You are not here by chance. If this message has reached you, it is because your soul is standing before a threshold, a moment of great change. But before every transformation, before every awakening, there are always trials. These trials are not punishments. They are spiritual tests designed to shape you, purify you, and prepare you for the next stage of your journey. Many people confuse these challenges with obstacles meant to destroy them. In reality, they are invitations from the Creator, opportunities for growth, and doorways to a deeper version of yourself. Every chosen soul faces tests. These tests may come in the form of loss, rejection, betrayal, loneliness, financial struggles, or the collapse of everything you thought was secure. At first, it feels like chaos. It feels as though life has turned against you. But in truth, these moments are the chisels of the divine, carving away everything that does not belong to your higher self. Without these trials, you would never awaken to the power and purpose within you. Think about fire. Fire destroys, but it also purifies. Gold must pass through fire to be refined, and so must you. The spiritual fire of your tests removes illusions, breaks chains, and strips away the masks you wore to survive in a world that often tries to keep you asleep. This process hurts because it requires letting go of who you were in order to become who you truly are. The fire is not your enemy. It is the instrument of your transformation. One of the first spiritual tests is silence. When you pray, when you cry out for answers, sometimes heaven seems silent. This silence is not absence. It is the Creator asking you, will you trust even when you cannot see? Faith that only survives when everything is clear is not faith at all. The silence of God is the space where your faith is stretched, where you learn to walk not by sight, but by inner certainty. Many give up here, thinking they are abandoned, but those who endure the silence discover a deeper intimacy with the source. Another test is rejection. People you thought would always be by your side suddenly walk away. Friends, family, and relationships fall apart. It hurts deeply, but this rejection is redirection. The Creator removes certain people from your path because their energy, their intentions, or their influence would block your destiny. When doors close, it is because greater ones are being prepared for you. Rejection is not a sign of your unworthiness. It is proof that you are being positioned for something greater. Then comes the test of loss. You may lose a job, possessions, or even relationships that defined your identity. This feels like being stripped bare, like being left with nothing. But loss reveals the truth. You were never meant to place your value in things that can be taken away. The Creator allows loss so that you can remember that your true worth is eternal, that your essence is untouched by the shifting sands of life. What is lost in the physical often makes room for treasures in the spiritual. There is also the test of loneliness. Every chosen soul goes through a desert season, a time when you feel isolated, misunderstood, and completely alone. But the desert is sacred ground. It is where illusions die and clarity is born. In the desert, you discover that the presence of God is enough. It is here that you stop depending on external validation and begin to stand in the power of who you are, even when no one else sees it. Loneliness is not abandonment, it is initiation. And finally, there is the test of temptation. Just when you are about to step into your destiny, distractions and illusions will appear. Opportunities that look golden but are actually traps. Relationships that seem exciting but would lead you away from your path. The temptation test asks, will you remain faithful to your calling, or will you sell your destiny for temporary pleasure? Passing this test requires discernment and strength, but those who endure become unshakable. Each of these tests has one purpose: to prepare you for transformation. They strip away false identities, heal wounds, and awaken the fire of your soul. Without them, you would remain the same. With them, you rise as a new creation, stronger, wiser, and aligned with your divine purpose. In the second part, we will dive deeper into how to recognize when you are in the middle of these spiritual tests, how to endure without giving up, and how to emerge from them not broken, but reborn. How can you know when you are in the middle of a spiritual test? The first sign is intensity. These moments do not feel ordinary. They shake the foundation of your life. They strip away what you thought was certain. When everything feels uncertain, when the ground under your feet seems to give way, you can be sure that something greater is at work. The Creator is not punishing you. He is inviting you to let go of illusions so that you can stand on the eternal. The second sign is repetition. Have you noticed how certain lessons repeat in your life? Maybe the same type of relationship keeps failing, or the same fear keeps returning. This is not coincidence. Repetition is a spiritual classroom. The lesson will keep showing up until you learn it. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me again?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" The moment you shift your question, you shift your power. The third sign is discomfort. Growth never happens in comfort. Just as muscles must tear in order to become stronger, your spirit must be stretched to grow. Discomfort is the womb of transformation. When you feel pressure, when you feel stretched beyond your limits, it is not because you are weak. It is because your spirit is being prepared for expansion. Discomfort is the proof that you are in transition. So how do you endure these spiritual tests without giving up? The first key is surrender. Fighting against the process only creates more pain. Instead, breathe and trust that there is purpose in the storm. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means letting go of control and allowing the higher plan to unfold. Trust that what is being removed is no longer meant for you, and that what is coming is far greater. The second key is faith in action. Faith is not passive. It is not simply waiting for things to improve. True faith means choosing light when everything around you feels dark. It means choosing gratitude even when life feels unfair. It means waking up each morning with the determination to keep walking, even when you don't see the destination. Faith in action transforms tests into testimonies. The third key is inner vision. While external circumstances may look chaotic, your inner vision must remain focused. See yourself already transformed, already victorious. Visualization is not escapism, it is alignment. When you hold an inner picture of your future self, you attract the strength, wisdom, and opportunities needed to become that person. Hold that vision even when reality tries to convince you otherwise. And remember, every test comes with a hidden gift. Betrayal teaches you loyalty, loss teaches you detachment. Loneliness teaches you self-sufficiency. Silence teaches you trust. Temptation teaches you discernment. When you look back, you will realize that the hardest seasons of your life were the very ones that shaped your character and awakened your soul. There will be moments when you feel like giving up, when the weight feels unbearable and the night seems endless. But know this, dawn always comes. No darkness lasts forever. The deeper the night, the brighter the sunrise. Your breakthrough often comes right after the moment when you thought you could not endure any longer. Hold on, your transformation is closer than you think. The chosen ones are not chosen because their path is easy. They are chosen because they are forged in fire, tested in storms, and purified through trials. You are one of them. If you are walking through the valley right now, know that you are not alone. The Creator is walking with you, guiding each step, strengthening you in the unseen. And when you emerge from this season, you will not be the same. You will rise with wisdom etched into your soul, with resilience unshakable, with a light that no darkness can extinguish. Your scars will become your crown, your pain will become your power, and your story will inspire countless others who are still in their own battles. This is the purpose of your spiritual tests, not to break you, but to transform you. Not to make you weaker, but to make you unstoppable. Not to destroy your faith, but to make it unshakable. When you understand this, every challenge becomes sacred, every trial becomes a teacher, and every pain becomes a prophecy of the person you are becoming. So stand firm, do not run from the fire. Do not fear the storm. Do not curse the silence. Instead, embrace the process, for it is shaping you into the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. And when you finally step out of this season, remember, the tests were not there to end you. They were there to reveal you. You are not the same person who walked into the fire. You are refined, reborn, and ready to fulfill the purpose for which you were sent to this earth. Motivation. You need where your awareness expands and your soul finds direction.